What's going on, guys? It's Edwin and Trevor from Scross Entertainment. We're on our way to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2 right now, and we're just going to talk about some things that we're hopeful to see, some expectations, maybe, I don't know, just kind of like a little discussion before we go in.
I don't even know what I want to see. Like, I don't even know too much about the plot. Do you? Like, I'm kind of going in.
Well, for me, I haven't watched a lot of those trailers. For me, it's like I don't like spoilers, so I only watch the first trailer for most things. Maybe the second sometimes if I really like it. If I really want to see. Depends on what like the first trailer has. But for the most part, I don't watch trailers, so I don't really know much. And I hope that they haven't really told much in the trailers. But for the most part, all I know is that we're gonna see Star-Lord's dad for sure.
Yeah.
So there's something to do with Yondu, and he has more to it now.
I want to see more Drax like fighting scenes because he barely got any.
That's true. In the first movie, he didn't really do much.
Like, I want to see more, and I don't know. He didn't get to do much. I want to see a lot more Rocket too, like just him shooting shit, like more of that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for fucking Baby Groot to be like now on his shoulder kind of thing. Like,
they switched it around, but for Star-Lord and Gamora's like little relationship, do you think they're gonna expand on that and like actually have them be together in this and like kiss and stuff, or do you think it'll be like hinted towards again?
I bet it's gonna get like really close, like again, like kind of like, oh, they're just like close like that, but I don't think they're gonna become a legit couple.
No,
I don't think so.
What do you think we're gonna have for cameos? Any ideas?
Fuck, I don't know.
Honestly, I think Doctor Strange, maybe, but I'm doubting that.
Yeah? Did you even know how many like after credits there are?
Apparently there's like 5, I heard.
Like, I heard there's a bunch, so I have no idea when how long we're supposed to be waiting to.
After we see the movie, we're gonna do another video. We'll start the camera right after we see it, as soon as we come out of the theater, and it'll be spoiler heavy actually. There's no point in doing spoiler free really.
Nah. Movie will be out.
We'll talk about everything that we just saw, and it'll be fresh in our minds, and we'll go over how we felt about it. But for the most part, I'm just pretty excited to see the movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
It's been a long time. I remember when Guardians first came out, the first one, and how excited I was. But like, it was so weird because I didn't know who the hell any of them were.
Yeah, but like after the movie, it was like just so satisfying.
Yeah. I haven't listened to the soundtrack for this movie either, but I really love the first soundtrack.
Was that out already? Like,
I think it is out, but I'm not sure. Honestly, I think it's better to watch the movie without knowing what the soundtrack is, just so you're surprised.
Yeah, because you're like, oh shit, love that song.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see it.
Apparently, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
He's in it. I don't know
what he's doing. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just excited to see what's going on and how they're gonna expand the MCU.
Yeah.
So hopefully it doesn't disappoint me. I don't think it will, but I don't know. I've heard reviews. People are saying that it's like not amazing.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they're holding on to the old movie, the last one, and they think it's like the best thing ever, and they're expecting it to be they're expecting it to be like that, like a lot better.
You don't have to compare it to the first movie. So,
but I've seen different people. Some people are saying it's just as good. Some are saying it's better, and some are saying it's like a little bit like under the first.
I guess it's just an opinion thing. For the most part, people are saying it's a good movie.
It's like, as long as it's a solid fucking movie, I'm happy.
True. Well, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go see it. We're gonna go in now and see when we get out.
Peace.
What's up, guys? It's Edwin and Trevor from Scross Entertainment. This is the aftermath of seeing Guardians of the Galaxy. It's our review, I guess.
Yeah, review.
Reaction. We just got back from the Thursday night showing of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Initial thoughts?
I liked it. It was fucking really good.
I really liked it.
This is going to be spoiler heavy. I'll put it in the title as well, so if you haven't seen it yet, probably a good idea to go see it, because we're going to spoil a lot of stuff that you're going to want to see in the movie when it comes out and not right now.
Duh.
So, first things first, where do we start?
I don't know, man.
There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
I want to just say it's probably the most funny, like, Marvel movie to date, I think. Like, I don't think I've ever laughed, like, as much as I did in any other.
I feel like I was consistent, like, through the whole thing, I was laughing.
It was like, I never stopped really laughing. It was just a really fun time.
Yeah, fun's a good word for it. It didn't take itself too seriously, I don't think.
Yeah.
And it was like a good time at the movies where I was just having a good time.
Like a fun time. Like, you weren't stressing about shit or anything. It was just
I was enjoying it, yeah. But, okay, so a couple key things I wanted to point out from when I saw it and I was watching it. I was thinking about the storyline. Someone else mentioned it, one of our buddies, but he was saying about how the storyline in Guardians 1 compared to this one, the sequel, is kind of, like, it's different. In the first one, it was stronger. It was more, like, interesting, I think. Maybe not more interesting, but it was.
But it was just like
it was executed better.
Yeah, had more of a purpose, I guess.
In this one, it's kind of like they throw a lot of ideas in there. There's a lot of like they're trying to cram a lot of like character building moments in this one. I think, focusing heavily on like.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad. Like it was.
No, it was good, but it was a lot of just like when I was in the war, like shit like that, where they just like kind of flashback and they'd have them just talk and all this just storytelling just from a character like just talking to himself and like looking off in the distance, which was like kind of a lot of, but they did it really well for Yondu. They explained like Yondu and Star-Lord's relationship or Peter's relationship really well, and so Sylvester Stallone's character,
I don't know, like apparently he's playing like an important role. And I wasn't all, you know how they had like, they looked like another Guardians kind of thing? Like they looked like a team?
Like, I'm going to put a picture up, yeah.
We're going to have to look it up. And
I'm going to put a picture up of, if I can find one, of that group there. And hopefully I can get a picture. But if anyway, they look like, I thought when I was watching it, the original Guardians. I'm pretty sure I saw a picture before of the original Guardians and it was, I remember seeing something similar to that.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about them.
Neither do I. But
I'm curious to look into it.
But
I think in this movie the humor was even more like better than the first one. Like there's even more humor.
Drax is a standout.
Yeah, Drax was
again.
He was fucking funny as fuck.
He's funny. Groot's not so much like Baby Groot, I guess. He's not so much funny as he is just kind of like.
He's funny because he's
so
adorable and like the things he does are like really. It's just I don't know. It's humorous.
It's funny because he's like really cute.
Yeah.
So like you're just watching him do stuff. Yeah.
Because he's a legit baby. He doesn't know a lot.
Yeah.
He's just trying to follow along what's going on.
Yeah.
But and visually, like the movie looked really beautiful. Like
it was. It reminded me of Doctor Strange, like the way they set up colors and like. But then again, the first one did that too.
Yeah, but I think like whatever camera they used or whatever in this movie, like everything just looked a lot better.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think of Gamora and Star-Lord? I know we talked about it on the way. I'm pretty sure we mentioned something about their relationship.
Yeah. I think what we said was pretty spot on. Like we didn't.
It was pretty much it was like they're
gonna like play with it, but not like officially commit.
Right.
Which is what happened.
They kind of like at the end, they got together and they finally. But the whole time you knew it was gonna happen because like it was just like obvious they liked each other.
But so like what are they now considered, like just really close friends that kind of.
I know. I think they're like together.
I think it's leading up to it more. Like I guess they're together, but.
They're together,
but where are they gonna?
I think they're starting like it's just starting to be like.
Yeah, but they're not gonna. They're not gonna show like them progress in Infinity War. They're gonna fucking probably leave that until Guardians 3, where they officially become like where you see them fucking kissing and like acting like girlfriend boyfriend.
Yeah, I think that's just established like the fact that this is a possibility and let's explore it. But like not like we're doing this now and like it's a thing.
Yeah.
So they're working up to it still, but at least like we know that's where it's going. Right?
Who stole the movie for you? I don't even know. Like I really. Like, I love Baby Groot, but...
I don't think... No. I don't know. For me...
I really liked, honestly, Rocket.
Rocket was really good.
Yondu. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yondu. And Drax were... I think were my favorite.
For me, honestly, I think it was Rocket. And I want to talk about Rocket quickly because... And Yondu, because they do an interesting thing in this movie where they kind of, like... They show the similarities between Yondu and Rocket, where they're both kind of like...
Yeah, I really like that.
From abusive, like, they have had a rough life.
The only thing I didn't like is the fact that, spoiler alert, he's dead now.
Oh, right, Yondu died.
Which was really sad. But I wanted to see more of Rocket and him together, because they... From that short period of time, they connected really... Rocket was freaking crying after.
Yeah, they were playing off each other really well.
Because he's like, I'm you, pretty much. Like, he's like, we're the same person. Like, we dealt with the same shit. And I really wanted to see, like, I wish he was part of the team still, and Rocket and him became, like, buddies, but...
For sure.
But I liked how they handled it. It was still good.
I wasn't honestly expecting Yondu to die. I thought he'd join them in the third movie.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either. I thought he was going to be like an official member.
There's a shot in the trailer where Gamora's running from a spaceship shooting at her, and I think in the trailer you can tell that it's Nebula, maybe not. I don't know, I can't remember specifically. I keep dropping this fucking bottle cap. But...
Fuck!
But, yeah, so basically this whole thing with Gamora and Nebula is that when they were growing up, they used to fight a lot and compete, and Thanos is their dad, as we know. So basically the idea was Gamora would beat her all the time, so Thanos thought that she needed upgrades. She needed upgrades to be equal with Gamora. Yeah. So she would Thanos would rip her apart and put mechanical parts in her and kind
of sad, man.
Like traumatized her.
Yeah.
So now she's upset with Gamora and she wants to get revenge and kill her. And they kind of go through this whole thing where they're fighting and they're really angry. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of going back and forth, and then they kind of resolve it towards the end where they're.
Now she's just fucking hunting for Thanos.
She's going straight for Thanos.
Good luck.
Where they both kind of realize, well, Thanos kind of fucked us both over.
Yeah, it's Thanos. He's the bad guy. Gotta remember he's the villain.
Right. But yeah.
I don't know. Like
the action, I think the action.
The start, the intro, just like the first Guardians of the Galaxy where you have Star-Lord walking in with a great song and he's dancing and shit.
Yeah, they did do that.
They did this, but I thought even better with Groot.
Right.
It was fucking so funny. Like how he was dancing was perfect. Just the fact that the Guardians were fucking all struggling, fighting for their lives in the background, and Groot was just didn't even faze him. He didn't even look. He was just dancing. He
was having the time of his life, and it was really funny. The whole first couple minutes of the movie, I was laughing hysterically the whole time. It was good.
We were laughing.
Everyone was in the whole theater, and it got clapping at the end, which is kind of rare for movies now. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah, they clap.
Everyone claps.
I never do it just because I don't know, it's a movie.
Too nerdy for that.
I don't know.
I do it if I really like the movie.
I really liked it, but I never know when to make it a clapping I liked it in my own head. That's what I don't know what other people are thinking, but
true.
Yeah, it did really good with the crowd.
It's definitely the kind of movie you need to see with people.
Yeah, go see it in the theaters for sure.
Because every joke they make, everything they do, it's a shock value thing where it's just so random and weird that he said that, and it pauses and gives you a second to absorb it, and everyone in the audience is laughing and it's a good time. Yeah. And those moments is when you find the movie really enjoyable.
And you want to experience that with friends or just
or
just people, not by yourself, because
a group.
We can be that was funny.
You're not gonna sit there really cackling in your room watching it by yourself. Yeah, exactly. But
yeah,
a couple of Easter eggs we can talk about.
That we honestly don't know a lot about.
Well, we can mention. Started a conversation, I guess. Stan Lee's in it, obviously.
Yeah.
And in this one, it's a scene where they're going through. Rocket and Yondu are going through portals to get to Ego, which is Ego the planet, and Peter's dad.
Yeah, that guy's a douche.
Right. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
But it was kind of whatever to me when. Anyway, I'll do the spoiler thing with the Easter egg. Stan Lee's sitting there and he's talking to someone that Trevor seems to think is.
I think they're called the Watchers or something.
Watchers.
I'm not 100% sure. I just know that they're pretty powerful and they just watch among what's going on in the universe.
I have no idea.
I just knew that it was
I'm not familiar with that.
I just know it was a huge deal because I've read comics and I've seen them in it. I just don't know a lot about them.
True.
But yeah, that was cool. And I have no idea why Stan Lee was up there talking, telling him stories.
He did it twice though. Oh, there was a Howard the Duck thing.
Yeah, that's
a quick shot. Not an Easter egg from the movie. It was just in the movie.
Yeah.
Where they go to a bar or something, and Howard the Duck's just sitting there chatting, shooting the shit with somebody. That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch after. So the movie ends, and immediately you have a little after credit scene with who was it? Right, first one.
The first one was with I don't know. I forget his name, but it's Yondu's henchman.
Oh, his
he's got
buddy.
The thing now, and
he had the fin on, so he was controlling the arrow.
Whistling.
And he hits Drax in it, and he's in pain. He's screaming, and he just runs away.
Oh my god. There's a lot after credits.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's one with there's another one with Stan Lee where they do the whole thing where he's talking to them again, and they're walking away.
Again, yeah.
There's 3 of them that time, and they're walking away from him, and he's just talking to them about something.
I got more stories to tell you, and then just whatever. There was the Groot teenager one.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah. Okay, so they did a little thing where in the movie as well, but like not even just the after credit scene, but in the movie they kind of like hinted towards, and they showed this dynamic between Star-Lord and Baby Groot, that Baby Groot looked up to him as like a father figure.
But at the end.
Towards the end, yeah. And he looked at him as kind of like a son, and they really like went with that idea and they ran with it when they included an after scene where Groot's a teenager and he's in his like room, I guess, and it's like messy. There's like shit everywhere. It's like vines.
Yeah.
And Peter comes in and he gets
he's
upset
like a
with him.
skinny teenager.
Yeah, and he's like on his phone or something, like playing a game, and he's like I am Groot, like he's like mocking him.
He's mocking him, but he's just saying I am Groot, but you can totally tell he's just like copying what he's saying.
Yeah, they do this father son like daddy issues thing a lot in the movie. That's basically what Peter's like entire purpose is in the movie, to serve this storytelling thing with his dad, and how he didn't really have a dad growing up, and Yondu was his dad, but he didn't like Yondu because he was kind of abusive, but in the same way he appreciated him for like being there for him, and like I don't know. In the end, you kind of like it's cool how they do it though, because you at first you think Yondu's like a dick. Like I didn't really like him, and especially when I found out what he did to Peter.
But then you start
toward the end, you understand what he was doing and why.
And you can see that he's upset with himself, like the decisions he made. Like he looked really.
Which is why he like sacrifices himself,
yeah,
and lets the other people live. And
he's like, I haven't done one good thing, so let me do this, Rocket.
Yeah. So.
What was the last credit? After credit.
The Stan Lee thing was the last one.
Oh yeah.
The very last one.
But then there's that other one. I'm pretty sure this is his name, Adam Warlock.
Oh right, yeah.
And I don't know a lot about him. I just know he's like a really a really powerful being in the Marvel universe.
Right.
So they're gonna make him. I don't know if they're actually gonna have him in the movies or if that was just an Easter egg saying that he's out there.
Well, Nebula is like making Adam because she wants to use him to fight Thanos. Wait, is that right?
It wasn't Nebula though. It was those.
Wasn't it? Oh no, it was the what's their name?
I forget what they're called.
The other
people.
They're painted gold and they're from a different like.
The conceited douchebags.
Yeah, they're from a different like galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, their own like solar system and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much. I don't know. What would you give the movie out of 10?
It's hard to say because right now I'm still hyped, and I don't want to like.
But if you look at it in comparison with all the other MCU movies,
look at it and I just look at how much fun I had watching it, like I was never like, really they did that, or like, oh that's shit. I was like happy the whole time.
Yeah.
Should I have my nitpicks? But I was like, fuck yeah. So, like, I'm gonna say a solid 8.5, like out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I think.
You think less?
I think it was about an 8. I was gonna say 7.5 or like 7. But I think that's a little too low because honestly the first 2 acts for me were really, really enjoyable.
It was just the third that kind of.
And the third kind of slowed down when they started turning into like this whole, ending conflict, and you can tell it was winding down.
When they found out where Ego was bad.
When he started to like turn on Peter,
yeah.
It should have been more interesting, I think. But for me, that's when it started to wind down. I was starting to get less interested, just because I don't know, it just felt like, whatever, to me.
Yeah, I understand, but
the beginning leading up to that and all the stuff they did, I think it was like really well done.
Such a fun movie.
Such a good movie for like just pure entertainment. Like just you want to turn your brain off watching a movie, and there's a good soundtrack. Nothing too recognizable. There's nothing like too like I know that song, but they're all like good music and like song choices I guess. And I'm excited to check out the soundtrack.
Acting? Did you think all the actors were good?
Honestly, I know we already reviewed the movie, but.
Just quickly. Like,
yeah, the acting for me was okay. Not like everybody. But it's not even just the acting. It's also the way it's directed, the way it's shot and written, and the way the style of it. It's kind of cheesy the way they like do stuff and the way they talk, and like their sense of humor is kind of stupid sometimes.
But just how they delivered their characters, did you think they all?
I think they did a good job, just like being their characters. Yeah.
Bradley Cooper kills it as Rocket as a voice.
Yeah.
Like he's so good. Drax, fucking Batista, dude, He's like the only wrestler that can actually act well.
Well, he's not acting well, really.
But he's playing this character so
well. What he's
well.
doing is so perfect for what he can do.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, is amazing how they figured that out. Yeah.
Anyone else, I don't think it would come off as funny as like him.
Yeah. Other little nitpicks, I guess. The CGI sometimes is a little weird. Not to say it was bad, but you could tell that it was a little choppy, a little like, I don't know, not crisp.
He's got the eye for that shit. Like, I'm not as picky. I don't notice.
But the cinematography was amazing. I think they chose the colors and the way they shot
how it just all looked was beautiful.
Yeah, there was a shot I really liked, especially. I want to mention it when Star-Lord, he uses his jetpacks a lot more in this one, and he's like actually doing stuff, which I thought was like, really cool to see.
He's sick.
But there's a shot where he just like he's casually just like, oh, I have to go fight. He's like, well, whatever. And he just like, turns his mask, like puts it on, and then he just jumps out and he's flies up and he's just shooting a spaceship and then shooting back at him in slow motion. He's just like doing it casually.
Oh yeah, that shot we looked at.
And it was slow motion. Yeah, that was a cool shot. I think it was really well done. But yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, our review is kind of all over the place because we're kind of new at it.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to think. Like,
yeah, we didn't
like plan anything. It's kind of just we just came back from the movie, so we're kind of like seeing how it went.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much our initial review. So definitely go see it in the movies. We both really liked it. It's a fun movie. So
it's definitely worth your time if you're a fan of the MCU. Even if you're not, even if you haven't seen the first one, I think this is still a good movie to go and see and just enjoy yourself. And if you haven't seen the first one and you go see it beforehand, I don't think it's a big deal. You just go back and watch it, and it wouldn't be a problem. I don't think. Yeah. But then again,
might as well just watch the fucking first one first.
Yeah, you might as well because it just makes it more interesting.
You obviously heard that they're good movies, so why not watch it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Other than that,
shout out to Kevin Muncie. You're queer. Sorry, that's my buddy.
So
anything else to say?
We didn't really have an outro.